Yeah, I'm here.
You're on with J-Dog.
J-Dog.
What's up, man?
Hey, man. Hollywood Undead. How's everything going today, man?
Good. How you doing?
Good, good. Notes from the Underground, January 8th release, 2013. How's it feel to have a new album coming?
It feels good, man. It's exciting. It's been such a long process. It's like it's finally about time that we're like going to get this ready. I mean, we don't want to take this much time off, but we did. We had to like get it right, so it feels pretty good.
Cool, cool. Would you rather have it out in 2013, or would you rather have it out before Christmas where people could get it for a gift?
Not Christmas time. I mean, there's a lot of politics and bullshit that goes on with records. I mean, every huge artist in the world comes out with records around Christmas time because they know people buy them as gifts. So it's like, if our record came out, like, it would have got lost in the mix because Jay-Z, Beyonce, Green Day, all those guys come out with records around Christmas time.
Cool.
So the little guy kind of loses out, and in this sense, we're the little guy.
Cool, cool. So what happened to the Hollywood Undead Christmas album?
It got lost behind Jay-Z.
You know, so did you actually come up with the name Hollywood Undead?
Yeah.
Cool, cool. How'd that go down?
It's kind of weird. I think the first song we ever recorded, it was called, we're calling it just Hollywood because we're talking about the city around here, the scene, the clubs, the bars, and all that bullshit. So we're calling the song Hollywood, and we're fucking around like, oh, let's just call ourselves the Undead, like, you know,
right?
Just as like a temporary name. And then I gave this CD to my neighbor. I was like, yo, check this song out. And then he saw it, and he read it wrong. He read it backwards. It said Undead, and the song's Hollywood, and he wrote Hollywood Undead. Oh, that's a cool name. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, thanks, man.
Cool, cool, cool. Now, you had Swan songs, you had American Tragedy, and now you got Notes from the Underground. How much different? I was reading that you're trying to go back to the roots. Does that mean from Swan Song CD, or what's that mean for you?
A little bit of both. I mean, this record is actually like the first record in a while that we've made that was just fun to make again. Like, you know, American Tragedy, there's a lot of pressure. It's your sophomore record. You're wondering, like, if it's going to do good. People might hate it. You know, a lot of bands, they have success on the first record and they flop on their second. So that was a huge pressure. So we're making the whole record. We're worrying, like, is this a radio single? Is this? The people like that. And on this record, we actually just made it and didn't even think about that. So it was fun to make all over again.
Cool, cool. Now, I heard the song We Are, which is an amazing song. Now, like myself, I like heavy metal and stuff like that. Yet Hollywood Undead really, you know, turns me on the way that, you know, the songs are written and the lyrics and stuff like that. When you go into the studio to record something, what's the atmosphere inside the studio recording?
A lot of alcohol. We record different places. I mean, we have some home studios we work out of. Like, I have one in my house we work out of. We have a friend that has a studio in Hollywood who is off Santa Monica Boulevard. It's kind of funny. So there's, like, transvestites everywhere. There's all sorts of weird shit going out, like, right outside the studio. But he has a full bar, so we usually drink a lot, but it's fun. I mean, that's usually how it goes.
Cool, cool. I was reading that you were going to do collaborations with other artists and stuff like this for the album.
No, we've never done that before. I mean, we thought about it, but there's so many people in the band already that are trying to, you know, get their voices heard. There's 6 of us, so it's like adding one more person to it doesn't always make sense.
Right, right. Now, you also had alterations to the mask, like different masks. Is that going to change for every album now?
Probably. I think we've done it every single time. It's kind of fun for us. I mean, I don't even know if people like it, but we enjoy doing it because it gives us something to do, and we get to look different. Cool,
cool. But there's not official masks out that you can buy, right?
Nah, we thought about that, but we thought it was kind of dumb, like trying to make money off that.
But if you go on eBay, you know, them people who are making masks are making $60, $75 per mask.
Are they really?
Yeah, I was on eBay today, and I go, holy shit, I should start making masks. You know?
Oh, fuck. We thought about it, but we thought it was kind of cheesy, so maybe we'll start doing it.
Yeah, because everybody's, like, doing custom-made J-Dog masks. If you go on eBay, you'll see, you know, between $30 and $75, and they're sold. You know,
really?
So they're making bucks off you guys. You know?
Well, at least somebody is.
You know, when someone comes up to you and asks for an autograph, well, what's that feeling like?
It's cool. It's flattering. I mean, I never thought that would ever happen to me before. That's one of those things. The first time it happened, I was stoked. I mean, it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, wow, I can't believe, especially if, like, my mom is standing right there or some shit.
Cool, cool, cool. I was watching a video. A fan was, I got to meet you or something like that, and like he was going crazy. When fans go like nutty, like just to see you, does that wind you up, or you nervous, or what's up with that?
It's cool. I mean, it's literally like the same feeling.
Wow, that's really cool. What are some of the things that Hollywood Undead asked for on their tour rider?
Usually just beer and wine. I mean, we used to get like a shit ton of hard liquor, but that was kind of dumb on our part because we all really like to drink.
Right.
So we used to get shit-faced every night. We started ruining our own shows, and then we started fighting each other at the end of the night, So we actually had to take hard alcohol off the rider because we just can't really handle it. We just go too crazy.
Right.
So we usually just get like pizzas and sandwiches. No, I'm just kidding. We get beer and wine and shit like that.
Does being famous affect yourself at all?
No, I mean I still do the same shit that I've been doing since before this band started. Like yesterday, I was skating around Hollywood. I still do that. I still hang out, outside the same liquor stores. But in a sense, like I don't feel famous or anything whatsoever. And it's like, especially living in LA, it's like I'd be considered somewhat of like a B or C-list celebrity. It's like,
right.
You got Leonardo DiCaprio, like Keith Sutherland was around here somewhere, and I go outside my apartment, and he drives by and like waves. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like I'm not shit compared to other people that are driving around, like a few blocks away from me. So I definitely don't feel like a celebrity.
Cool. What is the goal you like to reach with this album?
We just hope to expand. I mean, all we ever want in every album is just for people to be able to hear it. It's like, we thought we wrote a great record, but all that it takes is for people to decide. It's like, we just want to get bigger. Obviously, every band wants that, but I just want people who haven't heard us to give us a chance. Every band wants to obviously play bigger shows, and it's not even necessarily about money or anything. We just really want people to have the chance to hear it, listen to it. If they don't like it, I wouldn't even blame them.
Cool. Do you foresee the band going overseas next year?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I don't know when, because I don't know any of the dates of anything, but I would imagine that we're definitely going to go overseas.
Right. Is there another video coming from the CD?
Besides the one we just did?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about that anytime soon, but, we just did that video with Clown from Slipknot. That should be coming out in the next week or two. So I'm guessing, in the next month or two, there'll be another video.
Cool. Have you ever thought about doing a solo CD?
Nah. I mean, if Hollywood Undead was to break up and disappear tomorrow, I would definitely still do music, but I wouldn't take my name in Hollywood Undead and go start a solo CD. I think I never liked it when people did that. I'd probably do other kinds of music, like electronic music, but I never saw myself as like a rapper and having a rap solo CD.
Cool. Now with a new president, well, not a new president, but a re-elected president in the office now, do you see any changes in the United States at all?
In the past few days, I haven't. I mean, I'm hoping some shit will change, but you can't really expect to re-elect the same president and expect something different to happen. I mean, people were pissed off when Bush was in office the first term, and then he got elected again and nothing changed. So I'm kind of expecting the same shit. I'm just hoping things don't get worse for everybody's sake, because everyone's kind of struggling.
Cool. Now you get to tour all over the place and everything else. Is there anything that Hollywood Undead gives to charity or anything like that?
Not right now. I mean, we don't really make enough money, as I can tell you the truth, to donate money. It's like if I was raking in millions of dollars, yeah, I'd donate money, but there's certain times where we're not making nearly as much as anybody would think, that they don't even believe us. So it's like, when we get there, we'll definitely look into that stuff.
Yeah, I would definitely not believe. I would think you all guys are millionaires already.
Yeah, see, that's what my own family thinks. They always ask me to borrow money, and I just don't have to work. I'm at home sometimes. It's like everyone's got their hand in the cookie jar except for the band. So.
Cool. So what's your main focus on this next year for yourself?
To just tour a lot. I mean, keep touring, get our album bigger, and I started a project I've actually working on for years. I just released it. It's a local free magazine. It's actually called Hollywood Land Magazine. It's just around LA.
Cool.
We're working on that a lot. Hopefully that'll, pick up a little bit. That and music's just been my personal focus.
Cool. Well, I definitely congratulate you on Notes from the Underground, January 8th release. Would you like to say anything to your fans out there?
live long and prosper. I don't know. That's always a hard one to end an interview without saying something stupid.
I know. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate you calling.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.